Hi everyone, welcome to the program talk for mechanical engineering. I'm Associate Professor Alfred Tan from SIT and will speak to you together with Associate Professor Idris Lim from University of Glasgow. Let me share with you a story. It's a story of a young lady called Isabel Ang. Her story is about her struggle in sending her final year project to local competitions in Singapore in her final year of the degree program. My advice, I encourage her to join a local competition to demonstrate her final year project work. Guess what? She didn't win anything. And that's because I think she didn't quite bring her bulky prototype to the competition. So I encourage her to try again. The IES Innovation Challenge for the community. I can still vividly remember that we were seated at the auditorium waiting for the results announcement. She did not only win one award but two. The Silver Award and a Merit Award for two different categories for her innovative tilt table for cerebral palsy treatments. That was Isabel Ang in her final year. Now let me walk you through how the program got her to where she was in the year 2019. This is a Bachelor Honours Degree program that's jointly delivered by SIT and University of Glasgow. There are three signatures in these degree programs, unlike others: digitalization, multidisciplinary, and collaborative experience, which are what you can expect if you were to join us in this degree program. There are also three program focus areas, namely the smart designs, robotics and automation, and healthcare engineering, where students apply their new concepts learned. There are two specializations designed into this curriculum: design and mechatronics specialization. We have a deep emphasis on digitalization, and you can expect three digital skills that you will acquire that are skill sets sought after by the industry. They are Industrial Internet of Things, data analytics, and digital designs. This entire program will be based at the SIT at Niam Polytechnic building. The joint degree program comprises of 8 trimesters, and students will graduate in the month of May. Students will undertake foundation modules in the first 2 trimesters, after which they will be able to choose their specialization before heading out to the Integrated Work Study Program, also known as IWSP. Students are expected to travel to the University of Glasgow in Scotland at the end of their first year for further project work and taught modules there. There are some purposeful design to how projects will scaffold in this degree program. In the first year for foundation, students will undertake the CAD modeling module, which will be applied in the overseas immersion program in Glasgow. While they are in Glasgow, they will work on a multidisciplinary project supervised by Glasgow faculty. Subsequently, in their second year, students will be breaking out into their chosen specialization modules, such as design and manufacture, or automation and robotics, where they will immerse deeply into a project work. This experience is necessary as we will extend designs into the digital domain through modules like digital engineering skills. We will then set them up for integrated work study and the capstone project where students would solve real industry problems. Let's have a look at an example of what students would experience in class when it comes to digital design. Finally, one last story that I'd like to share with you. Mr. Hilson Young, now a Dyson engineer, once made SIT really proud by winning both the Gold Award of the Design category and Best Presentation Award at the 7th National Assistive and Rehabilitation Technologies Student Innovation Challenge in April 2019. He went on to represent Singapore in the International Convention of Rehabilitation Engineering and Assistive Technology, also known as iCreate, held in Canberra, Australia in that same year and fully supported by our degree program. It took him 8 months to complete his solution called Trolley, a personal mobility device, PMD, which converts into a trolley in 3 easy steps. It can bear weight up to 30 kilograms of grocery and also aims to change the negative stigma usually faced by elderly when using personal mobility aid or PMA. You may be surprised, but he is actually supervised by his health and social sciences faculty, who provided him with the understanding of the mobility limitation of the elderly. What I'm saying is this. In this degree program, students would have the opportunity to scale greater heights and pursue their passion, including stints overseas and multidisciplinary experiences. I guess you must be very curious about what you'll be experiencing during the overseas immersion program in Glasgow, Scotland. Let me introduce to you the Program Director of University of Glasgow, Prof. Idris Lim, to share more with you about University of Glasgow.
Thank you very much, Prof. Alfred Tan. To provide you with an understanding on the university, we have a picture of the Gilbert Scott building, which is designed by Sir Gilbert Scott, who designed many of the university's buildings in the late 19th century. University of Glasgow is the 4th oldest university in the English-speaking world and is established in 1451, which makes it 571 years old. We pride ourselves on being a research-intensive university, with 81% of our research judged to be internationally excellent. In the National Student Survey, we are ranked 2nd in the Russell Group for Teaching, which is the equivalent for the Ivy League in the US universities. There are 7 Nobel laureates connected to the university, and we are ranked in the top 100 of the world's universities. When you are at the University of Glasgow, you will be exposed to a multicultural and very diverse student population. We have 29,000 students from more than 140 countries and are in the top 30 most international universities in the world. We are also ranked amongst the top 10 in nursing, computing, and a number of engineering disciplines in the UK. These are some pictures of our students taken during their overseas immersion program. You can see the sights of Glasgow, as well as pop by the Celtic Football Club, or visit the Hunterian Museum right in the centre of the university. Glasgow is Scotland's largest city and well known as the Deer Green Place, with a population of just over 600,000 people. Glasgow is also known as the world's friendliest city. And certainly, the weather is very different from Singapore. The city of Glasgow was named first for friendliness and affordability. If you are looking for directions along the street, more often than not, someone will offer to walk you to the place that you are looking for. This is just how friendly Glasgow is. Glasgow is also UK's 3rd largest city and is the UK's first UNESCO City of Music, hosting 130 music events before the pandemic. It is constantly also voted as the top place to shop in the UK and is home to many parks, gardens, museums, and art galleries. It is a great campus, great city. You can see the River Clyde on the left, the Transportation Museum on the right, and an aerial view of the university right in the centre. Not forgetting the symbol of Glasgow, the statue of the Duke of Wellington, which is usually kept by a traffic cone on most days. It is testament to the Glaswegian and Scottish sense of humour and is included in the top 10 most bizarre monuments on Earth. The capping of the statue with a traffic cone has been dated back to the first half of the 1980s. The City Council has always been removing the traffic cones from the statue, but has not been very successful, as the cone will always find its way back on the statue again. If you are a music fan, Glasgow will be a perfect place to be in. It is the UNESCO City of Music and home to the Scottish Opera, Orchestra and Theatre. It is also the gateway to Scotland and the great outdoors. From Glasgow, we are just 25 minutes from the Clyde coast and 40 minutes from Loch Lomond, which is the largest loch in Britain. With this, we look forward to welcoming you to the degree program and to the University of Glasgow. Thank you.